Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best electric smoker.
Starting at number 5.
Ninja Woodfire Pizza. You could barbecue every day of the week with the Ninja Woodfire outdoor oven. There is no fussing over the wood chips or charcoal, and there is no guessing how hot the smoker is running since innovation and technology are at the forefront of this cute, but powerful, appliance. After setting the oven, the Ninja's smoke function automatically ignites the pellets and keeps the internal temperature where you want it. We were truly wowed by the oven's efficient smoke distribution and even cooking. For most of our dishes, we found that a half cup of pellets added to the smoke box brought in ample smoke flavor. The smoke also stays inside the oven, not wafting around, so we didn't smell like a campfire afterward. For back-to-back smoking, refilling the smoke box when almost half the pellets have burned keeps the smoke going for longer. Just press and hold the Woodfire flavor button for 3 seconds to reignite the pellets. Additionally, the Pro Heat Pan acts as the catch-all for the drippings from the fat and also as a receptacle for any liquids you may want to add for steam.
Coming at number 4.
CharBoil Analog. The Char-Broil name might be familiar because of its popular gas and charcoal grills, but its smokers are also worth a look. This model has 3 chrome-plated cooking grates that offer a total of 544 square inches of cooking space. An insulated cook chamber with secure dual door latches keeps the heat and smoke in. Nothing escaped through the door during our test cook. The sizable water and wood chip trays simply slide in and out of their spot above the heating element, making it safe and simple to refill both. The CharBoil Analog smoker is, of course, analog, which means the temperature adjustment dial can only be set from 1 to 5. You don't choose a specific temperature. We wound up setting it to 4 for preheating and then turning it down to between 2 and 3 to maintain the target cooking temperature of 225 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll have to use a little trial and error to figure out the optimal settings for your exact setup, something that is unfortunately complicated by the fact that the built-in thermometer disagreed with our probe thermometer measurements by about 25 degrees. Another minor complaint is that the included power cord is only about 5 feet long. You're most likely going to need an extension cord, and you'll need to check the instruction manual to make sure your extension cord meets the requirements.
At number 3.
Bradley Smoker BS1019. If you ran a small restaurant and wanted to cold smoke fish or make house-cured bacon, this is the kind of expensive, heavy-duty machine you'd probably use. The Bradley can hold lots of food and smoke it at extremely precise temperatures, with little intervention needed. The controls are completely digital, monitored with a pair of built-in thermometers that managed to hold it almost completely steady for all of our testing. You can set the temperature as low as 86 degrees for true cold smoking or up to 320 for barbecue or smoke grilling. Bradley smokers have a unique fueling method where a single wood biscuit is fed in and burns for exactly 20 minutes before being extinguished with water. This keeps the wood from burning completely to ash and contributing acrid notes, while also keeping exact control over the cook time and temperature. The P10's tall biscuit cylinder lets it run for as long as 10 hours on a single load of fuel. In testing, this smoker lived up to its promise of incredibly simple operation and precise control, nailing its temperature settings and producing fantastic salmon. With longer cooking chicken and ribs, though, we got a bit of a bitter chemical note that we think might have come from the biscuits continuing to smolder after being ejected. Besides its high prices, those custom-sized biscuits are another negative with the Bradley. You're locked into using the brand's own fuel and don't have the option to use any wood chips you want.
Number 2 of my list.
Cuisinart COS330. Smokers can be complicated to put together, let alone use, but this one makes the process quite simple. You need just a Phillips head screwdriver to put it together, and there's one simple dial to adjust the temperature. The Cuisinart had no trouble fitting 20 wings, a rack of ribs, and a salmon fillet all at once in testing, with its trio of racks that provide 548 square inches of smoking space. The chrome-coated racks will never rust or corrode, and the heat can be set from 100 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, so you'll have plenty of options for slow cooking or quicker roasting. The water pan and wood chip tray are also designed for easy removal, making cleanup a breeze. With 1,500 watts of power, this smoker's heating element was able to quickly heat back up after adding food, and, with a little adjustment throughout the process, managed to hold the target temperature for long periods. It's tough, however, to access the tray mid-cooking to refill with more wood chips. You have to open the door and remove a metal lid that's likely too hot to touch with your bare hands. This smoker nailed doneness in our tests, but we were rather disappointed that it didn't produce a heck of a lot of smoke compared to others using the same amount of wood. With that said, it's priced low enough that it might be an ideal option to start practicing your barbecue technique.
And number 1.
Masterbuilt 40-inch. Smoking can be a tough cooking method to master. You have to control the temperature and wood supply to get the perfect amount of smoky flavor without veering over into burnt, acrid bitterness. This Masterbuilt model truly nailed the balance in our testing, giving just the right amount of clean smoke flavor to wings, ribs, and salmon. And we didn't have to do anything besides set a time and temperature. The digital control panel handles everything, turning the heating element on and off as needed, and it managed to stay within about 10 degrees Fahrenheit of its target for the full cooking process. This is a massive machine, with 4 racks that offer more cooking space than any other in our test, but its built-in wheels and reasonable weight make it easy to roll around. Only do this when the smoker is cool. With just 800 watts of power for that large area, though, this machine is built for low and slow cooking only. The maximum temperature setting is 275 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's not going to replace a grill or oven. Its 3-foot power cord will also necessitate setting up a special space for it close to an outlet, or using an extension cord, which carries more risk of flipping a breaker and losing power mid-cook. All in all, these are pretty minor complaints, and you'll get amazing smoked items out of this Masterbuilt, at a pretty reasonable price for all the features it offers.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.